almost shifting. We got pizza, moving boxes, or else checkers beats us. Life is rough here in the depths of space. If shit set comes a-knocking, we shoot them in the face. Gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo. Hail Cargonia, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo. All right, I got another verse. I hear a boy coming right in my instant, and it just asks me why I blew them all away. But I feel so great now with sovereign Cargonia. Every round we stand our ground. Gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo. Hail Cargonia, gun cargo. Gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo. Hail Cargonia, gun cargo, gun cargo. Gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo.
Get back to work. That's a pipe!
Space, the final frontier. Or in this case, a basement. These are the LEGO voyages of the LEGO Enterprise. Its continuing mission to explore strange new builds, to seek out misplaced pieces, and boldly step on those pieces in the dark. Leading this mission is Dr. Chef, a man who has lost both his medical and foodical license, and yet we've left him in charge of both. Under his leadership, we will tackle together our greatest challenges yet. Unclear instructions, missing pages, and the sinking feeling that this will take much longer than we expected.
Am I here? Yes, I am. Barely. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Doctor Who's the Chef builds a fuckload of Lego. So, last time on Dragon Ball Z, we were working on the saucer. And oh, what a saucy, saucy thing it is. I'm doing alright. So, I've also made a decision regarding games. I'm going to continue Doom in my own time, just because of mental energy. And instead, I am going to be playing Battletech. How do you mean, Doctor Who's the Chef? How do you mean you're going to play Battletech? Well, I'm going to play Aces. How am I going to play Aces? I found a Steam VTT module for it. And when I play it, all the mech redeems are going to be enabled. So, last we left off, I was desperately trying to cobble the wings together. And we did. So now, bag 22. Give it up for bag 22. Because that's the bag that we're on now. Yes, von Falkenstein, shut up. Wesley, Zira, yes, there is movement. I am here. Polly, how you doing, buddy? Life is okay, and everything is hunky-dory. There were... The wind in the Midwest did what the wind in the Midwest is wont to do, and yell a lot. I just realized that the little mini-build shuttle just fell off, and I am so glad that I didn't lose it and notice that it fell off, because holy shit. Nah, it's like I woke up at like 5 a.m. because it sounded really, really bad outside. Turns out like hail was hitting everything. And then it turned down during the day, and then during the evening, just sideways rain. And guess who was at work? And guess who only had about like 400 people show up and shop at work? Now, I also found some STL, so on to Battletech, because that's kind of what I want to rant about a little bit right now. I've been playing that Aces campaign with a bunch of people I met at an LGS. They are aware of the Legion. I have given them my spare patches. But, we're doing the Scouring Sands Aces campaign because it seems fun. Alpha Strike is a really cool system. Like, it really is. Just takes some getting used to. It is definitely not classic Battletech. And just as practice for learning the system, and also just because I want to annoy y'all. Come on. I want to play Aces on stream. Hey, I could have just done painting today. I was more than half tempted to just do a bunch of painting. We are aligning stickers because stickers are the bane of any Lego builder's existence. There we go. Damn it. Well, not much I can do about that now. Well, I am getting a new sticker sheet, so I might be able to fix it. Yeah, that looks all right. Not the favorite thing that I've ever done. Alrighty. So you go right there. Yes. Just doing some chill little builds, just building up some plates and everything. I'll tell you what, building out these little spokes was really fun. And I apologize for having to cut early last stream, but hey, I misread the time or misestimated. You know, it's whatever. There we are. Christ, we're doing a lot of and suddenly bricks now. Like, that's always my favorite part of the builds, when it's just all of a sudden bricks. So, we heard you like Lego bricks. Would you like some Lego bricks so you could Lego while you Lego? How about you Lego my ego? did it again. I soiled my armor. I was so scared. Oh, I did it again. It's not behind the rabbit. It is the rabbit. It's got teeth like. It leaps about. Look at your bones. Alright, one rabbit stew coming up. Jesus Christ, that rabbit's dynamite. I told you, I warned you, but you didn't listen. Oh no, it's just a wee bloody rabbit. Brother Maynard, bring the Book of Armaments. Jesu Domine, dona eis requiem. Frickin' love. I love the Holy Grail. Speaking of, Spamalot is showing in my city now. And, guess who's going to go see it? Love me a good musical. Okay, I really do love how these angles are coming together up here. Like watch this. Like look at this little triangle piece. And then it just kind of fits in there like that. Then we take this tan piece, fit it in there like that. Oh my god, that is primo brick building right there. Absolute, unadulterated cinema. Excuse me. Seriously, I really do appreciate how absolutely clever these more modern builds have started to become. They've always been. No, they're absolutely genius in using pieces in ways that I could never have imagined. Again, absolute cinema. Speaking of, with all 30 of you here, yeah, 25 of you. I may not be streaming tomorrow. There's kind of some work hiccups, partially due to my manager having vacation at the moment, and partially due to me having a doctor's appointment on Thursday. So I may not be streaming tomorrow in the morning, because I may be working. So, unfortunately, I may not be able to do my plan then, but I may do it Thursday. I don't know. You know, life is what life is. Life's gonna do a life. Give it up for bag 23. But I promise you, we are going to be playing the Aces campaign. The Ace of Spades. Also, Polly, like, I should have quoted this a long time ago, so excuse me. There you go. Polly, you have been quoted. Hey, what is going up, Blue 7? 7 Blue 7. What's up, Blue? I love because Captain Picard has no hair. He doesn't have a reverse printing. Captain Jean-Luc Picard always prefers his beverage to be tea. Earl Grey. Hot. Yeah. Riker, you're just gonna have to move over, and you're going to crowd whoever goes right here. I'm sorry. That's just how it's going to be so you can display your trombone. Alright. Polly. When you come back, I have a question for you. So, please let me know when you return. Hey, Grimos. How you doing, buddy? How was soup? What kind of soup was it? See how cool it is to have printed tiles? See how cool it is to have the printing on the tiles? See? Oh, but you can't use the tiles for anything else. So the hell what? Blue 7, Silicone Soul. I hate you both so much for sharing the one brain cell. No bloody Enterprise A, B, C, nor D. Just my bloody Enterprise. Enterprise these Lego bricks. Get out of here. Alright. Polly, question for you. And I'm probably about to start some sort of, fight. Oh well. What is the proper way to prepare a cuppa? Blue 7, the proper one. Proper is for posh gits, lad. How you like it is all that matters, just not how you Yanks do it, which leads to diabetes. I agree. When I drink tea or coffee, I drink tea or coffee. I don't drink sugar. When I went and visited, Red and Iden, we had many a cuppa, which was a splash of lactose-free milk because lactose disagrees with the missus. a Yorkshire tea gold tea bag, followed by hot kettle water, stirred until skin tone for pasty white indoorsy types. And then served. Beginning to I started understanding why the spiffing Brit loves his Yorkshire tea gold. Apparently, I'm not a cuppa, and then medical stuff help us take a while. Poison is a cup of cocoa. Please, Grimos, tell us more of this cocoa. Cocoa, the original Andean energy drink. The original Andean everything drink. Grimos, have you ever done milk hot cocoa? Loves me a good milk cocoa. Deep. Dr. Osophilia, the standard American way is microwave water until ripping boiling, dump in the Swiss mix, consume, burn tongue, cool down, then consume. That is the standard way to consume hot chocolate. The stupid way. Hello, Ducky. You should do a hot sauce about it. You should do a hot sauce about that. I heard that helps the sinuses. Ducks, do you at least have a smoky? It is vitally important that you have an emotional support smoky. So are you telling me that I should also get Windrose? Are you ready, kids? I love that Slipknot once told the story of how he learned learned to play the theme song, SpongeBob theme song, for his kids. And it delighted and amused his kids greatly. He told this story, and then all of a sudden, at every concert they went to, they're all just like, SpongeBob! You guys don't really want me to play SpongeBob. SpongeBob! Really? Alright, fine. Are you ready, kids? Entire arena just erupts. Aye, aye, Captain! I can't hear you. Aye, aye, Captain. Oh. Y'all are sick. You ready? It's just the Flying Dutchman and SpongeBob and Patrick going, yay, 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 lead, 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 lead. Oh, damn. Yeah, so, I'm gonna have to, really deconstruct the interior of this to get at that, no. It's shutters. So, I'm definitely not going to be losing the little, shippy-doo. I said shippy-doo, and so it is a shippy-doo. Dux, you did not answer my question. Do you have an emotional support Smokey with you? Yes, okay. You're going to be fine. The oval shield marks the location of the captain's yacht, which was never used in the series. Who will break first? You or Windows? Probably you. No. No. Windows is probably going to break. You're probably going to break Windows somehow. I don't know how, but it probably is just not going to agree with all of the Cajun shenanigans going on. The Type 15 shuttle pod hides the safety pin for the primary hull saucer section. Merp. Slide that back in. This thing is legitimately very large and very heavy. It's staring at me. It wiggles. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Alright, how many of these sections am I making? 1. Okay. I'm gonna trust you. How many y'all mutters are here now? 38. Hello, Mata. Hello, Fana. I thought you were talking dollars instead of goob for a second. Yeah, I lost about 20 on Us or Ain't. Need to figure out how to stack the betting in my favor. Go into the code, hack the numbers. It's called insider trading, okay? What in the seesaw is this yellow piece right here? Ducks, as always, thank you for the music. Look at that. We've got a saucer section. Duck, I have a personal question for you. Which I hope you don't mind me asking, if I may. What is your go-to I'm sick and need to feel better food? Blackberry brandy. Hot and sour soup. I would have to agree. Hot and sour soup actually sounds pretty good. Is soup, is hot, is sour, is yummy. Is also soup, and one way or another it's going down that gullet and giving you nutrients. It gives you the minerals, it gives you the minerals bodies crave. Beef Burgundy. Just like nutritional concrete, it has minerals. The real problem isn't the soup. The real problem is that if I'm at that place, I want spicy Szechuan shrimp with lo mein. Ah, damn it. Duck, next time I come down and visit you, I am making you mapo tofu. I am drinking beer. It is liquid bread. Yes. Depends on where you are, Blue 7. Let's see. Probably about like $50 for the ingredients, followed by probably about like $50 for dry ice, maybe about like 30 for packing and shipping. You know, it might just be more technically, it might just be more financially viable to fly me out to your location instead of have me ship jambalaya to you. Yes, those hot peppers, yes. Duck, I told you, we are going to make we are going to do everything Shyla standard, because I feel she was very disappointed with our choice of spice level. I want you to make me almost regret coming down. Yeah, Automod, I appreciate you. Automod, you're doing a very good job. A+ for effort. That one in particular is fine. Duck, do you want to regale chat with your ongoing feud with the Thai place with the very spicy curry? How many of y'all are here now? 40. Nice. Because I find it funny, your first comment to him, his subsequent disbelief, and then your repeated assertion that no, this is what I want. And how much I want to go to this place. Yes, let me pause the audio. You are welcome to join should you wish. Stanced. That's a very tubby doggy. Yes, Dux, you are allowed to join in voice chat. Yes, I did read my DMs. That is a very tubby doggy. That dog needs to go for several very long walks. Like, urgently. You know, well, he shouldn't be eating people food. Yes, absolutely. Permission to come aboard. Just remember to shoot the invite message to studio chat.
Hello.
Hello. Your voice is in my ears. Can chat hear you?
Ladies and gentlemen of chat, if you're hearing this because I'm saying it, then you're hearing it in my voice because I'm saying it. If you're not hearing this in my voice, please let us know that you can't hear this. Because if you can't hear this, then you don't know that I'm saying this, telling you to tell me that you can't hear them.
They can hear you.
I mean, I figured this is the case. I got a stream in my ears. I mixed with a delay, with a slapback all the time.
I cannot handle the monitor delay, man. I really cannot. It drives me up a wall.
Well, I mean, when you're an audio engineer, you kind of, like, deal with it or don't.
I mean, fair enough, but I'm not, so I don't.
Then you don't.
Anyway, you have told me a story several times of your local Thai place that I very much wish to partake of.
Well, I have a long enough delay because of the cost between visits to local Thai place that recently opened up because of cost that like maybe they're not recognizing, oh, it's that guy. I start developing a rapport with them, and then I have to wait for more gigs to go buy Thai food, as one does.
Yes.
Dr. Oz says Dux has the audibility to sound perpetually pre-recorded. Dr. Oz, this message for you has been pre-recorded in accordance to cat. Pick your moments.
Pet that cat.
All right, come here. Come on. Okay. Butt down. Where do you want to put your butt? Grimmo says I do not hear a duck. Well, listen harder. Quack. Quack. Good. Cat, that's my face. Don't, no butt. No. Cat, no.
But what if butt in face?
No eat paper. I need that paper for writing things down on. Ugh.
Yes,
okay.
But what if chew toy?
Right. Stop. No tail and face. I'm having a moment.
Everyone in chat, I love how we are all seeing the same thing all at once. We all know exactly what's happening on the other side of the microphone. and it's adorable.
And now he's, hey, he left. Petted him. He headbutted the monitor. He put his tail in my face. I have cat hair in my beard now, and then
Dr. Oss, no, Smokey is his little pet kitty. Him's a good boy, except when he isn't, and even then, him's a good boy.
Oh, he's a very good boy.
Except when he's except when he goes by his proper name, which
Excuse
is
me, sir. And his sister, whose official title is No Ma'am. I'm sorry. No Ma'am.
Guarantee you she probably just looked up from her nap, being like, "What did I do?"
No, she's sleeping on her mama's pillow. Mama went to. The entire nest has a fever today.
And then there's Ash, who has no other name because he's just a very, very chill, chunky boy.
He's the gentle giant of the household. Always has been his entire life.
Anyway, you have not gone back to... It has been a while since you have gone to the Thai place.
Yes. So, the first time I was there, I asked for my usual order. I always get Thai curry, no meat. I like veggies. Like even it's weird. I do my blood work, and then my cardiologist looks at it and says, "Do you eat any meat, or is it just all vegetables?" So I'm like, "How can you tell that by looking at that?" And he's like, "This number, this number, this number." I'm like, weird, but whatever. I like veggies. Veggies in curry, doubly so. Veggies in red curry, triply so. Veggies in red curry in a large bowl with extra broth, high hot, quadruply so. It's great. I mean, you get your veggies.
No, absolutely.
And so I go to the local Thai place and I say, "Listen, I've never been here before, but I want you to make me a red curry, only veggies, Thai hot, extra hot. I want it as hot as as they'll make it." And then I sit down and I come out, and it did have a good flavor. I'm not saying it didn't have a good flavor. Really good flavor, good consistency.
We've had this conversation before. We've had this conversation before. Heat without flavor is masochism.
Yeah, and it's just bitter. Like, no, thou shalt not. But the thing is, like, they gave it to me like, kind of like at the top of like the generic white people hot scale.
Yes.
And I'm like, and I walked over. I'm like, this is mild. Can I have some stuff to add? It's not hot. So they gave me some chili flakes, and I was eating the flakes straight. That's how not hot. So yeah. So I go back, and the most recent time, I went there with my coworker, and he said, "Hey, we'll just split a dish." And I said, "No, you don't want any of what I'm going to eat. It'll kill you."
How bad could it be?
So I went in there, and even on the receipt that printed out in the back was red curry, no meat, extra, extra large. And the receipt itself, I should have taken a picture. It said Thai hot. Below that, the next line said extra hot. And then there was another line that said extra hot. And then there was another line that said extra hot. And then there was another line where he typed in "strike me down."
That gives me a giggle.
And it comes out, and I walk back over to the I had a big spoonful of the broth, and it tasted great. It really did. They didn't go nuts with the basil. Pet peeve. I'm not like, I like basil, but I don't want to full of it.
Some Thai places just go like, "Oh, this is green and leafy. Let's throw it in." Little bit
Like
goes a
this
long
one?
way. Little bit goes a long way. Thai basil, really good. Really enjoy it. Dial it
In
back.
person. Yeah. Personal preference. Some people like more of it. Great. Whatever. But it was good. Like, they had the eggplant in it. It was a
Ooh.
very good dish. However, went back over to the front. I'm like, hey, guys, this is very much not going to kill me. Can I get more of that?
More the
Chili.
chili flakes.
And they gave me the chili flake and some chili oil. And they put some chili oil in, and I did kind of regret it because the chili oil has always got that kind of, that kind of bitter flavor.
Yeah.
Got to be cooked in. But yeah, here we go. So my coworker dips his fork in the broth,
Bad idea.
licks the broth off the fork. He's like, "No, you're crazy." I'm like, "Yeah, that's my shtick."
That is a mild pet peeve of mine. It's just like, I go to Chinese places, I go to Thai places, and I'm just like, please, like, make it for me how you make it for yourself. I want to suffer.
There is a Thai place an hour and a quarter from me where if you show up with me and you ask for either the Thai curry or the honey duck, he will make it so hot he has to charge you a couple of dollars extra for all of it.
Yeah, holy crap.
That is the only man in history that's ever genuinely burnt my mouth. And really, it got my throat or my mouth.
I like the, is this the gentleman who you walked up to and said, "Try to kill me"?
No, this was, I had never ever been to any Thai place ever. I was on the road, working, stopped. I'm like, this place says Thai restaurant, real big letters along the front. I'm like, yeah, I'll just go in and try that out. I walked in, never, no experience with Thai food. I walk in, I sit down, man walks over, Bella,
No, ma'am.
man, what is with you and your brother today? Not the keyboard. No, ma'am. Ah. Now, you can rub on the microphone.
Hi, Bella.
And so the guy, he comes out, and I'm looking at the menu. It's maybe in Thai, but it's Greek to me. I have no idea what I'm looking at. And yes, Bella, I'm Patty. And
Oh, no.
he's like, "What do you have?" So I just looked at the menu and looked at the lunch special board. I said, "I've never had Thai food. What do you recommend?" And the guy just points at the board behind me. He says, where the lunch special was. He says, "You'll have the red curry." I'm like, "Okay." He says, "How hot?" And I am petty. He says, "How hot?" I said, "Have fun." And bear in mind, I was young and reckless back in my 20s. And he says, no. He flips the menu over and points, and there's a spot on the menu where the word is in blue and it says mild. Next to it, the word medium. This is a different color. I don't know what it was. And it was a little bit bigger. It says, just medium. And then next to that, in a light red, it says hot. And then next to that, bigger still, is the words Thai hot with little cartoon flames coming around it, printed in a deep red ink harvested from the outermost rings of hell. He says, "How hot?" So I just pointed to Thai hot and I said, "Have fun." He says, "Okay." He goes back and tells his wife, "Kill him."
Oh. Very, very apt description of how to get exactly what you want. Just how hot do you want it? Try to kill me.
So, came out. I ate the entire bowl. I was starting to sweat too. You know, like the thing you get where like one of your eyes tears up, and you get like with that one like tear going down the left, like one of your cheeks, and you're like, "Oh, this is hot."
Like once or twice.
But I got that. It was hot.
I
This
love how
gentleman
you
was
assume.
not-
I love how you assume that that's a universal experience. By the way.
Yeah, when you eat something hot, like you get one, like your eyes.
I get the hiccups.
Hmm.
Zyme, you get the hiccups.
Oh, okay. If it's hot for me, it doesn't burn my mouth or anything like that. But like my left eye will water up, and I'll get like one tear run down my eye, down my cheek. And it's only ever like the one, and then my nose will start to run a little bit because my sinuses are straight. Especially since I live in the land of perpetual sinus infection.
You're making me hungry. I don't know if I should tell you to stop or not.
Well, I can make it worse, or I can make it better.
Please continue your story, though.
Well, I ate the bowl. My coworker at the time, who was a literal meth head,
It's where you live.
yeah, he was. He subscribed to chemical enthusiasm. Put it that way. He tried just a little bit of the broth and screamed, and drank an entire glass of water and started waving the guy over. So it turns out this gentleman was not going to be defeated at all. So he goes in the back and he brings out 3 really big peppers. I cannot tell you what color they were. That's not my specialty.
Were they
And,
kind of wrinkly and pruny?
Yep.
Chat knows what they are.
Mm-hmm. They're like an undead pepper of sorts. Anyway, so he says, "Eat the pepper." Well, I said, "Okay." So I picked one up, I pulled the stem off, and I let the juice drip out, as you do. Popped it in my mouth, started chewing. I'm like, "This is hot." He says, "Show me the seeds." I was like, "Show me." I'm like, "Okay." Show him, and I swallow. He's like, "Okay, eat another." I'm like, "Okay." So I pull the stem off, I squeeze the juice out, pop it in my mouth, and I'm eating the pepper. It was hot. Like I'm starting to sweat. I'm like, this pepper's got a kick. And he points to the last one, the big fat one, and he says, "Eat that one." I'm like, "Okay." So I pick it up, and I'll tell you what I didn't do. I did not pull the.
You did
and
not
let the
pull the
juice-
stem or the seeds out.
I did not pull the stem off or squeeze the juice out. This was a mistake. This was a big mistake. I popped that pepper in my mouth and I bit into it. And when I bit into it, all of the juice sprayed out the back, out of where the stem was, and hit the back of my throat and went down my windpipe.
No. Do not lungify the pepper.
When I told you that the first time, in person, I said it from experience. Yeah. After a few minutes of pain, really only 2 or 3 minutes, but the gentleman slid over a salt shaker and he says, "Lick the salt." I'm like, okay. I did not hesitate. I licked the palm of my hand, I covered it in salt, I licked the salt, and I worked the salt to the back of my throat. The instant, the nanosecond, the picosecond that the salt hit the burning spot, boom, gone. Like, immediate. Like time diluting speed. Just pain gone. It was amazing. And it turns out that was the first time I ever had ghost peppers.
All right, Zyme says, I was in India and our tour guide spent the entire trip in southern India trying to burn my mouth, and I kept being like, it's fine with a ton of spices, but not spicy. Finally get to the backwaters of Kerala, and he's like, okay, sure, here, try this. My hands me a small white chili. I take it, and it's like 9 out of 10, great, hit you in the face, and I'm like, sure, that's not hot, but not the worst. I start hiccuping a little. Tour guide takes one bite, blanches, runs to the local water tap.
Nice. Yeah, like, some of us have a capsaicin resistance. And what's funny is people think that I have a high spice tolerance. I do not.
Yes, you do.
No. I live in the house with Shyla. No.
If you didn't, you would.
But I do, so I don't.
English is such a fun language because we all know exactly what that sentence just meant.
Yes.
All of us native speakers know exactly what that sentence just meant. Anyone else trying to dissect it from the outside or translate it is just like, what the fuck are they referring to? But I do, so I don't.
Yep, and yet, here we are. So, yeah, that's my very first time I ever had Thai curry, Thai food story, but the local Thai place. So, it's an ongoing.
You're trying to train them.
I'm trying to teach them that you don't have to give it to me white people want spicy. You can give it to me just.
I may look like a white person, but I am not a white person.
Yeah, like inside me beats the malfunctioning esophagus of a lead pipe.
So, I have a question for you. I sent you a Reddit post that referenced a cook-off between the Cajuns and the Vietnamese. So,
where is that post? I need to revisit it. I've slept since then.
Several days ago. It's a very large man with no shirt on, wearing coveralls over a propane stove pot thing. And he looks like Brett the Alligator Man.
Stand Louisiana cook-off, yeah.
Yes.
Cooking.
And the comments are saying, like, native Louisianan here, their food slaps, they make our food slap. Best crawfish boil in town, Vietnamese place. Best king cakes, Vietnamese place.
Sorry,
So...
I'm trolling the comments now. It's just not Cajun without a few stray nipple hairs, courtesy of the chef.
So, I want to know how true are some of those comments and or observations that the local Asian populace makes Cajun food slap?
So,
if you can still bear to talk.
sorry, like I said, I started this off with homesick.
Yes, and I dragged you in, and now I'm using what little of your voice there is.
There is a local Asian-themed restaurant.
Themed.
That it's run by a Mexican family making Cajun food versions of Asian dishes.
Why does this sound like the most delicious thing ever?
Best bourbon chicken on the face of the earth. Their spicy bourbon chicken is like, they will hand you a sample on a toothpick because they know good and well you're going to leave with as much of it as you can afford. Not as much as you can eat, as much as you can afford. And they know it. They have no regret. It's their business model, and they're very good at what they do. Yes.
Why does that sound like a threat?
Yeah, just start next time you're down here. I'm taking you there. In fact, we'll stop and buy a wheelbarrow on the way. First, it will be for the bourbon chicken. And second, it will be for you.
Third, it's going to be for the torta on the way home.
Dude, best torta. We have the best, the best little Mexican restaurant around. Not all, I have seen it, and I'm looking at it now. Let's see. Let's go through the. Shall I read some of these comments?
Please. And tell me.
Louisiana lifelong resident here. Vietnamese people around me can absolutely throw down with Louisiana food. It's because they're not afraid of the spice and seasonings. Thank you. Most famous fried chicken wings from the hood, which has actually grown into a chain, Vietnamese. The most popular spot for boiled crawfish, also in the hood, Vietnamese. Absolutely world famous king cakes in New Orleans, Vietnamese. That is absolutely true. Genuinely world famous king cakes. Their own food slaps, and they make our food slap. Yeah. So the reason that I mentioned the previous place, Cajun food lends itself to being blended with any place that has in any culture that has an enthusiasm for not measuring food, throwing stuff together, cooking by smell.
Probably because, like, Cajun cooking is three cuisines in a trench coat that can't read.
Well, it is an inherent blending of the French cuisine that went to the Canadian area and then came down and blended with other surrounding food cultures, including, and I won't say this too loudly, the Creole group. There's nothing wrong with the Creole people, quite the opposite. But a lot of people mistake Creole cooking and Cajun cooking, and it has turned into fist fights, and people have been thrown through plate glass windows in this state. And I'm completely serious. Best shrimp po' boy I've had in my life came from a place in Mamu. Cafe Mamu. The owner would look you dead in the eyes and say, God made shrimp to be fried.
I would hesitate. If he told that to me, I would. From the way that you are beginning this story, I would not disagree with him for fear of A, my life, B, he would not give me his delicious fried shrimp.
Yeah, no, see, here's the thing. If a Cajun restaurateur at a little cafe in one of the most Cajun places on the planet says, I'll make shrimp po' boy. How do you make it? God made shrimp to be fried. You say, yes, sir, I'll have a fried shrimp po' boy. And
but what if you want a boiled shrimp po' boy?
He would either do it and charge you extra for committing an atrocity, or throw you out. I don't know which. I didn't press my luck. I asked, like, what's it come with? He says, I make my own remoulade sauce. I'm like, okay. I didn't ask any further questions. Like, I got it how he made it, and it was the best shrimp po' boy I've ever had. Like, it was one of those places you sit down and you go, I want a burger, or I want this. And then they serve you what they serve you. Yes. He made a dish that had cabbage and diced tomatoes and sausage chopped up into it. And it was slow cooked. It was like the plate lunch thing.
Mm-hmm.
No idea what it was. But it was amazing. It was just chopped up cabbage, diced tomato, and then spicy sausage, just chopped up, blopped into a pot, and slow cooked.
I'm beginning to think it was a mistake inviting you here because I haven't had breakfast.
Okay, I you know what, we're sick. We just made some miso soup, and that was what we had. So we had soup.
Miso soup sounds delicious.
Yeah. I mean, you call me in here. You ask me about food-related questions.
I know. This is
It's self-inflicted hurt, is what.
yes. Oh no, the consequences of my own actions.
I mean, look, if you want, I'll like read you the Burrito Wars to both entertain you and distract you and torture you further.
It's
The Burrito Wars of 2032. I actually have no idea. I haven't. I just wrote it. Some time back
when you were young and reckless.
when I was younger, right? I wrote it back because a while back because I was in an argument, which I won, by the way, as to what would be the most ideal food for space. For what could you eat?
It's self-contained. It's
Right.
handheld, and you can put pretty much whatever you want in it.
Yes. Hold on. Let me search for something that I have not looked at. That is my fault. I have not looked at it for years. It's just a few paragraphs. Do you want me to read it and see if my voice holds out, or maybe we'll just go back to rambling?
I want you to preserve what's left of your voice for important things, like telling Smokey to get off the counter.
Smokey is laying down somewhere now, probably somewhere he's not supposed to be. So, but he is apparently unconscious.
I feel like given the state of the Ducky household. Ah,
Come here, Smokey. Andy's gone.
he's like, I see you, Dad, and I choose to ignore you.
No, he's chasing his sister through that. As a kid.
Indeed.
Zyme says, unfortunately, due to gas buildup concerns, beans are banned on NASA craft. So cheese and bean burrito are not allowed.
I don't want to live in this space program anymore.
Yeah, and apparently I just switched to radio voice on impulse sometimes. You never know when the radio voice is going to come out when you have a lunatic with a microphone.
How often does the Bubba J voice come out?
Well, I tell you, Bubba J comes out every so often. In fact, I bumped into Bubba J over at the supermarket the other day. Corn was on sale. He bought as much as he could. They actually had to kick him out because he was trying to buy all of it. And he just was screaming about corn and honey butter biscuits as they ran him off.
I enjoy your company, Ducks.
Now, I need a honey butter biscuit. To the Google. Honey butter biscuit. Get biscuit recipe. I can type. I swear, I typed once. Honey butter biscuits.
I mean, you only have 1.5 eyeballs.
Well, actually, the one on the left is playing up with double vision. You need salted butter and some honey, all-purpose flour, baking powder, kosher salt, it's clean and pork-free. Sugar, super cold salted butter. Brother, I don't know how cold you need your butter to be, but this butter needs to be refusing to look at you when I sit at the couch next to you. Don't you dare touch it. This butter is cold. It is mad. And then buttermilk, of course. God, I need to not read recipes in that voice. I can feel my tenuous grasp of sanity slipping even faster than usual.
That seems like a you problem.
I have a variety of problems, mostly a fever, and my cat is ignoring me now because he's attacking his sister. And I ordered microphone clips, and they're all the wrong size.
Well, how the hell do they mess up that hard?
No, it was me.
Oh.
I read the diameter in centimeters, and I thought I had the correct ones, and I tell you what, I did not.
Unfortunate.
Yeah. That's my own fault.
It sounds
Eh.
like sounds like a problem for not converting feet into meters and crashing into the surface of Mars.
You know, that happened once.
That's
Billions of dollars wasted because we would rather measure in washing machines than the metric system.
washing machines per fortnight.
Rails per hoghead. Zyme says, long story short, they hired a lattice researcher in the 1960s in worrying about high levels of methane in capsules. Found someone that didn't make methane in their flatus with an unusual genetic variation. He recommended they only train those people. NASA instead banned high gas foods source. So food.
I mean, that sounds cheaper.
Ah. Wait, we've been clipped.
We've been documented.
Yeah, well, as I've proven the other day, I can be trusted to make counter. Smokey. Smoke. Come here.
Come here, you little hellion, and make your father feel better.
Come on. Come here. No, your face does not go in the bowl. Yes.
But what if face went in bowl?
Ah, I squished it.
Squish that cat. We have now made friends with this cat.
Squishing that. He's standing up to rub on the microphone.
Dux is once again demonstrating the forever
Nope.
truth
You will not eat the guitar pick. It's my guitar pick.
that someone's ability to speak fluently and properly diminishes in the proximity to a cat.
One's ability to use the English lexicon greatly diminishes in an inverse relationship to the proximity to the nearest animal.
Kitty.
You're a kitty. And now he's going to sit on the table where his butt's not supposed to be. Hey. Excuse me, sir. Disrespect.
Well, he knows he can get away with it right now.
That tail is whipping all around fast enough to knock a bottle of water over. How did I cut my arm? Usually my protective fur coat stops such problems.
I mean, it sounds like you should probably throw a crinkle ball for him.
Actually, one moment.
You're not wrong. Fuzzy bums have just approached me, and I have loosed the ability to not say cats. Ket is pick-e eater, confirmed. Boo! Silicone, you are a silly man. Alright, we're on bag 27. And we only have, like, 3 more bags left after this, chat. I hope you're enjoying this brief excursion into waterfowl insanity. Also, I think I know what I'm going to have for lunch today.
So I don't know where my little doofus has left his toy this time.
Probably
Best I
underneath
can
the fridge.
Best I can do is the crinkly murder carrot. You want the murder carrot? You want to murder this large crinkly carrot? Here. Here's your carrot. Murder carrot. Back the carrot. This carrot is like 2/3 his size. And it's full of mylar foil, so.
It sounds like he is interested in ghosts, not carrots.
Yeah. He has attacked the carrot.
Ah. I stand corrected.
And he's gone.
With the carrot? Or to attack his
He's
sister?
gone with the carrot.
Ah.
He has murder carrot, and he's in the living room. He's
Murdering
doing
the
thing
carrot?
with the front paws around it, and then kick it with it back. He will be bored with it in 5, 4, 3. And he's in the kitchen.
You own a cat.
He will forget about it, and then after a while, go after it at the speed of crazy.
The speed of crazy.
Mm-hmm.
About how many horsepower is the speed of crazy?
Well, like, that's not a good, simple metric. You know, a horse is anywhere between 1 and 4 horsepower. And this cat, having about 1 horsepower in a frame 1/10 or 20th the size of a horse, is so we're looking at crazy to weight ratio is really the
Yes.
because like if you look at like a squirrel, for example, a squirrel has a great power to weight ratio. They're not as crazy as a cat, so they have a higher power to weight ratio than a cat, but they do not have a higher crazy to weight ratio than a cat.
Indeed.
And then you have your average Louisiana guy just like smacking gators with a stick to get them to go back in the bayou so they can mow their grass. Not that
Not speaking from experience or anything.
no, of course not.
Yeah. All right. Get in the hole. Get in the other hole. Lovely. Sounds like one standard issue Ketty. Alright. Lovely. I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts, diddly-do. Here they are, all standing in a row. Bum, bum, bum. Kedi is cat in Turkish. Ah, today I learned.
We have large cats, small cats, some as crazy as no. So I'm as dumb as a rock. That'd be the orange one.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so speaking of I went and acquired some things.
Oh. See, when I say that, people say uh-oh. When Doc says that, nobody says uh-oh. Please press F in chat for brain cells. F for brain cell. Oh, it's a kitty.
It's literally
An orange.
it's literally a palette swap of the tuxedo cat.
Okay, question. Is the head solid or is there an air gap in the middle?
It's solid and can turn. It's on a pin.
No, I mean the space between the ears. Is
Oh,
it filled or is there a void there? When you construct it,
I do not think there's going to be a pink brick inside for the brain cell.
I'm just saying, if it's empty, in this case, there's an empty void there, just air, that's fitting.
Indeed.
Bonus points if you make a tiny rubber band ball and just drop that in there as you build it.
Yes. Indubitably. You know, with all of the pieces that I have left, I think I actually might be able to finish this in an hour and a half.
I have more work. Falls? More Fark falls. I have more work. See, call out sick and then your phone starts ringing like crazy.
It's almost like you're of vital importance to the business, and they need to increase how much they pay you.
I have a photograph. All right, how bad is this going to be? From a construction site. Coworkers scoping it out because I'm out sick. They have, coming up from the floor, we have 1.5-inch conduit times 2 boxes. This is great. They went in single gang boxes, so I'll have to bend the laws of physics slightly, but this is fine. This is way better than I usually get.
I cannot break the laws of physics, he says.
But I can bend them.
Actively breaking the laws of physics.
Can I change the laws of physics, Jim? But I can't ignore them. Yeah. Did you see the other day when I was talking about... So, like, I know about as much about Star Trek as I do about Warhammer 40K.
Yes.
All right. I'm not super knowledgeable about Star Trek. I married a Trekkie. She's seen, like, the shows and the movies. We got her all the movies. I watched
Approach Shyla and tell her that you have heard you have heard the expression as sure as every other as sure as every odd number Star Trek movie is good.
Okay, I'll try to remember that when she gets.
It is a bit from a British television show with Simon Pegg and Nick Frost called Spaced, and someone asks Simon Pegg, "Are you sure?" And he says, "As sure as every odd." I can't remember if it's odd or even. Which one's Wrath of Khan? Is Wrath of Khan 2?
I just said I'm not a Trekkie.
Okay. I'm asking chat. Even. Sweet. Okay. Night Owl. Yes. So yes. Are you sure? As sure as every even number Star Trek movie is good. Because Star Trek the Motion Picture, what's the big bad? an energy band that represents the edge of the universe. Oh no.
Star Trek: The Motion Picture.
Yes.
I thought that was a piece of driftwood that screamed really loud.
You're not.
Star Trek: The Motion Picture, the big bad guy, the BBEG or BBEW for Big Bad Evil Wood thing.
Yes.
It was a piece of driftwood,
Yes. I think so.
and it like screamed a lot, and then apparently it had just picked up the Voyager probe.
Something like that,
And,
yes.
like, it came back, and it screamed so much that planets exploded or something.
And then Wrath of Khan happened and was very good. And then Spock died. And then they did Search for Spock, which was passable. Then they did the time travel with the blue whales.
Oh, okay, so let me see if I'm following along. You're talking to a novice here. All right?
Yes.
All right. Movie 1.
Let me.
Evil-
Where's
evil-
my phone? Where the hell is my phone? Not where it's supposed to be. Okay. There we go.
All right. If you want, I will try to recall what I can about the original Star Trek movie,
Okay.
and I will even try to describe them as best I can. Bully Snake, no, we're not doing another list. We're not doing another list. I know several things about Star Trek. They have the warp drive doodads come in pairs,
Except for when they don't.
except for when they don't. Everyone has the bridge exposed, unless the plot calls for use of the battle bridge.
In which case, it's
And-
never seen again.
Tribbles do not respect the laws of physics or thermodynamics. They simply reproduce and you can't stop them. Tribbles hate Klingons. Captain Janeway is very fond of war crimes and black coffee, typically both at the same time. And Riker cannot sit down normally. He just can't. He has to go over the back of the chair.
The Riker lean and the Riker maneuver, where he mounts the chairs, are well known and documented. Yes.
I figure that the chair thing was originally because he has like a hip problem or something in real life.
He was a furniture mover for a long time and messed up his back really, really bad. So his leans and his Captain Morgan posing is pretty much exclusively because his back is killing him.
Okay, I understand. So look, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna go through the movies in the order and describe them as best I can with what knowledge that I have. If you'd like that.
Yes.
Okay, so you've got Star Trek: The Motion Picture. That was the first one. That's basically Star Trek: The Motion Picture, Return of the Screaming Log.
Pretty much.
It wants to talk to whales because that makes sense.
No.
No, that was the okay. The Return of the Screaming Log. Number 2 was The Wrath of Khan, where you get all of the best memes from.
Yes, absolutely.
And Khan was like a genetically enhanced dude.
Yes.
And he was like really good at fighting and thinking.
Yes, but he could
looked-
only think in 2D.
I didn't know that. But anyway. So number 3 you said was The Search for Spock.
Yes.
And that was the one where like they had the giant planetary like Genesis
The Genesis
make
bomb,
like
yes.
arm bomb thing, whatever. And it's also the one I think where Kirk's son got by what's his name from Back to the Future as a Klingon. Or maybe I'm just remembering that Doc Brown was a Klingon in that movie. Either way, doesn't matter. Number 4 was the one with the whales. And in fact, that's all everybody describes it as. Number 4 was the one with the whales, because it was a really good movie. Right?
Yes, it was the one with the whales. They went around the sun in a Klingon bird of prey to get enough energy to time travel.
Right. And then there apparently wasn't a 5th movie because nobody remembers it. I guess it's the step-headed red child of the franchise? I don't know.
Something like that, yes.
Yeah, so whatever the 5th movie was about, it was the redheaded stepchild of the family. It just, everybody ignored it. It doesn't exist. Anyone in chat, do you remember the 5th Star Trek movie? Genuinely asking, I don't freaking know. And now we wait. And then finally, while we wait for chat, Star Trek 6, that was the one that was called The Undiscovered Country, I think it was.
Yes.
Which didn't really make sense as a title for a movie where they went to Space Hoth Federation ice prison, and they made a big show of a Klingon bird of prey having an exhaust pipe. And that's about what I remember from those 6 movies. Which I think
much.
I think I did fairly okay.
No quadrant. Number 6 is UNC Samurai is saying 5 is the one where Spock's half-brother tries to take them to the center of the galaxy to find what he thinks is God. And 6 is no quadrant for old Klingons.
Now, I kind of figured that the whole point of
is
number
6
that,
is
like,
Christopher Plummer doing Shakespeare.
Right, because Klingons knowing Shakespeare is very topical. Like I figured that socially the whole like meaning behind that was the warlike race having trouble being less warlike? Question mark?
Something like that.
Yeah. So did I do chat? Did I do okay describing the first 6 Star Trek movie?
Star Trek 5 deleted all scenes then did all the space drugs. Zyme says passably.
Okay, so being not a Trekkie, all I know about, like, say, Deep Space Nine is that the engineer guy with the curly hair always looks like he is like one dropped screw away.
O'Brien?
Yeah, he always looks like he's one slight inconvenience away from saying screw it, making the reactor go critical and killing everybody with him in a fireball, while he just sits back and goes, finally, they'll leave me alone, and then just disintegrate.
Yeah, except he loves his Asian wife and daughter too much.
And maybe that's the only reason he hasn't just nuked the whole station, because he's obviously capable of it. Like, in fact, I think from Night Owl rambling one time, I know that Deep Space Nine, the station itself, used to be like Cardassian.
Yes.
You're at war with the Cardassians because they're jerks or something.
Deep Space Nine is all about, like, the beginnings of peace between the Cardassian Empire, the release of Bayor as a independent political entity and no longer a slave/prison planet.
Wait, Bayor from the Lord of the Rings?
No. The Bayorns are a recently liberated people who are seeking independence / admittance into the Federation, and the Cardassians are like, yes, but there are slaves. Bayor, essentially Rasselhog. They gained independence because it annoys the Cardassians, and the Federation finds it funny.
I guess that's fair. I thought you were talking about Lord of the Rings for a second. I crossed it. Why is it that it's funnier the things that I don't know than the things that I do know? Because I don't know a lot of things.
So, I want to bring chat's attention to space racism, really quick.
Racism?
Yes. Chat, could you please notice? Would you please notice what's missing on this page of information about Worf?
Don't wait for me to get it. Where's his batleth?
No.
It's information about Worf.
Look at this. No. No. There's no information about Worf printed here. Every other character has had a blurb printed about them.
Oh, you see, I didn't know that they had the blurb.
Yes.
Okay, so
one of the last
I will
ones
make
that
up
we
words.
missed. One of the ones that we missed was about Deanna Troi being a counselor and how her CompuPad is a predecessor to modern tablets, and how Star Trek predicted a lot of things. Meh.
I will make
But
a blurb.
Worf has
I will
no information about him.
I
Please
am
tell us
offering
about Worf.
my service as an expert.
As
on
an
Space
expert
Station 13.
Trekkie,
I mean, Star
as
Trek.
an expert Trekkie, tell us
yes. We have
what is
established
the
that I know
important
at
information that I need to know as a Lego builder about Worf.
As someone that we've established knows at least 6 things about Star Trek, possibly more, but at least 6 things. I will offer my experience in a blurb about Worf. Worf, originally, I'm just making this up as we go, obviously, because I know these things. Worf originally did not like cats because he just sees small furry animals, but they're little murder machines, and he finds that honorable. So now he likes cats. He didn't originally, but that's his character growth. Worf likes cats.
Do you want to know something absolutely hilarious?
I don't know. I just hit me with it.
So, Data is an android. He
Yeah.
has a pet cat. The pet
does
cat
have a
is named Spot. Spot does not
Yeah.
have any spots.
Mm-hmm.
There were several bits in several episodes where Worf was annoyed at the cat when talking with
You
Data.
cannot tell me that no.
You are not technically incorrect.
No, this is not going to be like the time that I accidentally listed off random things and came up with described the plots of 12 animes I'd never heard of.
You are.
No, it's too coincidental.
It is very minor plot growth, but Worf has grown to recognize the cat as a valued member of the crew.
We're not doing this again. I'm not accidentally rambling out things with no knowledge of the subject matter, and then no, I'm not doing it. We didn't do that. That didn't happen again. No, Night Owl. I did not just no. As an expert about Star Trek, I obviously knew that in advance and did not ramble out something that I had no way of knowing. I mean, that I knew. Clearly, I'm not doing this.
UNC Samurai, Worf was more willing to spend time with Data's cat than he was his own son. Yes.
I'm not random. moving along as a point of distraction, because I obviously did not have coincidence powers, as did my wife say.
It is not factually completely incorrect, that statement you just made up.
I look, man. I'm not doing this on purpose. I just ramble out random things. Like, I don't even remember what. Like, I was just well, fine. There can't be a show that has blank blank blank, and then I ramble off the just a random like plot, and then Night Owl's like, yeah, no, that show exists. Like, what? And then I'll ramble out something else, and then you were like, yeah, no, that's this show. And then I'm like, fine, and then I'll ramble out another plot, and then Grimos is like, oh no, that was that show. Like, wait, what? Well, fine, I'll ramble out something else, and I was like, oh no, that was like Knights and Magic or whatever it was. I'm like, wait, what? So then I went and I watched it. It was actually a pretty good show. Like, they didn't fall into too many of like the tropes. So like I thought there was always a challenge for the main character. The main character didn't show up and just suddenly powerful. He was very, very enthusiastic, but he had shortcomings and what have you.
He was also short.
And he was very short. There was a shortcoming, yes. So, but yeah, like, how many did I list? And y'all are like, oh, that exists. I'm like, no.
Yeah, about 95% of them.
So what we need to do is find the 5% and then make a show about it. Because obviously that one doesn't exist. Now I want to play Space Station 13.
Go play Space Station 13. Go smoke your gold cigar.
Johnny McCuman ends as many ships as possible, smoking a cigar and holding at least 1 gallon of bourbon. On numerous occasions, I have ended shifts with 9 gallons of bourbon on my person and a stolen pack of gold cigars that came from the bridge.
There's a theory that the cat is actually a deity in the Trek universe with powers greater than that of Q.
I'm okay with that. I mean, all I know about Q is that he's just a smoke prick.
So, one of the reasons why so many people like Commander Sisko, which came first, the lizard or the kittens? I don't know. One of the reasons why people like Sisko so much is because Sisko said, Q, you're not doing this on my station. Q said, nuh-uh, how about I am? And Sisko said, how about I punch you in the face? Q said, what? And then Sisko proceeded to punch him in the face.
I saw a clip of that where Sisko punched him in the face, and Q was like, well, you're no fun, and then he left. And you know what? I respect that. I respect any man that would be willing to punch Q in the face. I did not know that the Ferengi had some sort of character growth, and I accidentally upset somebody because I referred to Quark as that, quote, annoying little prong, unquote. And then, like, somebody that was from the end of the character growth that the Ferengis got that I didn't know anything about, like, started getting an eye twitch, and like, wait, what? Yeah.
Also, the leader of the Ferengi is literally Wallace Shawn.
Who's Wallace Shawn? I forget that.
Inconceivable!
Oh, okay. That's actually pretty funny. That's actually really funny. I should go watch that episode. I won't know what's going on, but I won't need. I do know that the Darmok, I've seen the Darmok episode. And I've seen it because Cookie keeps referring to, like, all of our, you know, little verbal habits as we're developing our own Dharma.
That is a very good one. That is one of the most well-beloved episodes of the original series. Do not try to make a drinking game out of the Darmok episode.
Probably die.
Yes. Yeah. One of my favorite references to that episode is someone was like in a Reddit thread. Someone posted a reply to someone else's comment saying, "Captain America, his finger raised."
The reference gotten.
Yes. And everyone is just like, yeah, no, that is exactly how that that speech system is supposed to be used. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So yes, today we learned how technically not incorrect Dux is when making stuff up.
I mean, never on purpose. Never on purpose.
Never on purpose.
Never on purpose. Although, if you recall, my specialty is being not as wrong as most people would prefer.
Yourself included.
Apparently, I am also, yes.
Because yeah, no, it's just like, yes, he respects cats as cats with their warrior culture, and I'm just like ducks, and you're just like, no, I made that up.
I did. So, and I just made it up because I remembered that Data had a cat. I've never seen an episode where Worf interacts with the cat at all, ever. Of course, I've seen like 6 episodes.
He mostly grumbles at it, but eventually like does pet it. Yes, no. You are not as incorrect as you want to be.
Even me.
Thank Q that there are no Mr. Toaster faces in the Trek universe.
I mean,
once you're done building the Enterprise, remember that for safety reasons, do not allow ducks on the bridge, in the kitchen, in the torpedo bay, or the bathrooms on Deck 7. It is imperative he not be allowed in those areas.
I can be trusted in the cargo bay, the transporter room, engineering, most of the areas around the bridge, definitely the turbolift control room, and probably the crawl spaces. Okay, this list is fine.
The Jeffries tubes, yes.
Yeah, I can build my own like barn grill in the Jeffries tubes. It's going to be just fine. Or no, I'm just going to take over cargo space. Just like I got this.
Hail Cargonia.
I accept this list. I'll as a long-term member of the employee of Nanotracing, I can work with this list. I've been banned from more things. Yeah. I've been banned from the list of things I'm not allowed to do in Dungeons and Dragons is not short.
Rivaling what Mr. Welsh cannot do anymore?
Probably not that comprehensive. There are the occasional misadventure that I have been accused of being involved. In my defense, I feel like my character could be trusted with a lightsaber.
This is going to end poorly for all parties involved.
Nope, perfectly fine. Guarantee it. My character's character is a druid named Espresso, the coffee druid.
Get fisted weirdos.
Okay, so I forgot the name of my spell one time. One time. It was once. So I shouted flaming hand or flaming fist. I thought it was flaming fist. So I shouted get fisted weirdos and then set some vomit methods that were covered in grease. Mo covered them in grease for me. It was great. Set them on fire. I forgot the name of the spell one single time. You shout get fisted weirdos enthusiastically at the top of your lungs. one time into a microphone. People remember it.
Okay, where the fuck does this? It goes right here.
I did finally get
yes,
to
like
use-
this.
My character has had the spell Tidal Wave prepped for over a year. And this weekend he finally got to use it to put out a fire. I waited a year for an excuse to use the spell Tidal Wave. Now consider that my character's quirk is that even when he makes water, it smells and tastes like coffee. When he uses like create water and things like that. So it was a tidal wave of coffee, but it was a tidal wave and it did put out the fire.
I am fearful for what would happen if ducks had access to a replicator for cooking purposes.
Are you kidding me? That'd be great. I just make whatever I want. Sesame crusted tuna steak to put into a toaster. Boom, done.
Apparently there is a there's a faction of people in Star Trek who are absolutely adamant that replicator food is inferior to real home cooking, like actual food with actual ingredients.
Okay, so mathematically speaking, I could actually see that, and I could see the reasoning behind that statement, because just because you're replicating compounds doesn't mean that you're replicating the circumstances in which led up to their creation. A steak that has been cooked is going to have some compounds. However, those compounds have not been started off uncooked and then seared. So I can actually see how a replicator would be able to make just like it just sees mathematically strings of compound. It does not
sees hydrocarbons. It makes
yeah,
hydrocarbons.
It makes it mathematically. So I can actually see the argument for that. Without as yes, that makes sense to me as like just some dude.
I was gifted some Lego sets last week. Ooh, pretty. Tractor.
I like that tractor. I do like the tractor.
I'd ban Ducks from the armory, but he seems like the kind of guy whom can do the thing that normally gets you discharged and then court-martialed, but because it saves the crew, we agree to turn a blind eye.
I mean, listen. Actually, it gives me that.
Oh God, we've given Ducks an idea.
No. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. Everybody's like, oh, you got a phaser. They got all these
Folding
okay.
back.
Okay, look, I need to drill a hole
Cisco's
through
dad is a Creole chef.
Actually,
Canonically, holy shit, I forgot about that.
okay. That makes a lot of sense to me. But yeah, like, you could. Who says that you couldn't like point several phasers at the same like location so that the beams merge into one big beam and just use it to blast a hole in a wall?
This color, interrupting to bring back Legos. This color right here, folks, reddish orange, is a new Lego color, and is put here for the saucer section's impulse drives.
I can honestly tell you I've never seen that color Lego.
You have probably not seen many colors of Legos.
This is cool. So Cisco's dad runs a restaurant in New Orleans. Okay. That is now like a 7th or 8th thing, or 9th thing that I know about. See? Why is it funnier the things that I don't know? Probably because I just own up to not knowing things.
I still find it funny that one of the things that you... I still find it funny that it's like the things that you make up are not technically incorrect.
I've joked for years that my specialty is being not as wrong as most people would prefer, to the point that apparently it has just become my norm.
Much to your chagrin, apparently.
Even my own chagrin, yes.
I should resume watching Deep Space Nine.
I would watch an episode. You know what I want to watch next movie night with the group?
What?
Mystery Men.
I am unfamiliar with this.
You've never seen Mystery Men?
Never heard of it.
Okay, we're fixing that. It is the single best superhero-themed movie in history. Where can I stream Mystery? Even if I have to pay to rent to make Doc watch it, share my screen and make Doc must watch Mystery. This has to happen. I am the shoveler. I shovel well. He doesn't know about the Herkimer battle jitney.
No, he doesn't know about the 3 seashells.
Ladies and gentlemen of chat, we have a mission. Doc must watch Mystery Men at the earliest inconvenience. Is that what I said? All right. I need to skedaddle. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for joining. We very much appreciate you.
Yeah. Now chat knows that Doc has never seen Mystery Men. This must be...
It will be remedied. I promise.
It will. Oh, it will be remedied. You can promise it. I declare it.
I thought you were going to declare soup.
Technically goulash.
Oh god, I want some goulash now.
A bag of Trinity is being murdered in the background. I don't know if you can hear it. Oh, and now it's getting a shiatsu massage.
I was about to say, is there a cat knocking things off of counters?
I'm being threatened with a wooden spoon.
Go help with dinner.
I'm gonna go help with dinner. Before the wooden spoon gets aimed at me again. Ladies and gentlemen of chat, thank you for, being here, hanging out with Doc. He's going to keep going. I'm going to go for my interpersonal safety. I have said things. You have heard them. You can't unhear them. It's your problem.
Quack. Ladies and gentlemen of chat, ducks. Ducks has declared Mystery Man batch all. Yeah. Oh, and I gotta do this twice. Lovely! Why didn't you just tell me to do it? Oh, because it does tell me to do it twice right at the beginning. Shit. I am sorry that I am being I was distracted by a duck. He made me very hungry, and now I need to eat. But I need to finish construction first. We must construct additional pylons. Okay. Yeah, see? I'm sorry you guys aren't seeing a lot of, like, the underside of the Enterprise, but that's just how it's being built at the moment. I don't necessarily care for it, but it's getting built. Hello. Hello, Grey Mouse. Okay. So you go here? Yes, you go here. And then you spin me right round, baby. Right round like a record, baby. Right round, round? Yes! You spin me right round, baby, right round like a record, baby, right round, round, round. You spin me right round, baby, right round. These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. Its continuing mission to explore strange new worlds. Yeah, see? Don't worry about it. To seek out new life and new civilizations. To give them an offer they can't refuse. I mean, I don't want to say that that's incorrect, but Jesus. Aha, I learned. I need to make 2 of these. You can't stop me. Can't stop me now. Romulan conspiracy theory messaging boards would be insane. The Federation did it. It's all the Deep Federation's fault. They're turning the Tribbles gay. Night Owl, I hesitate, but, explain. You're above statement. Hello, Mylar. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the WBPL 76. My name is Dr. Who's the Chef. This is a community access, or a community Twitch channel where we all share it. I am just one of many voices and faces, well, one of two faces you will regularly see on this channel. We treat this like a, like old public access television. We just kind of share the channel. Am I going to assume correctly? Yes, I do assume correctly. We have people that play video games. We have people that make art. We have people that write. We have someone who cooks, allegedly, sometimes, maybe. And we have someone who builds Legos regularly, because he's an adult and can be trusted with his own money. Come on. We have fun, and we do nonsense. Who are you, a cop? This person is definitely not on camera right now wearing his own merch. Don't ask no questions, I break your hands. Ladies and gentlemen, back 30. And 2 tubes. Guinan, the ship's enigmatic bartender, is always ready to lend an ear, share nuggets of wisdom, and serve a little something green to thirsty off-duty crew members. Guinan's hat and hair elements are brand new to the set. Guinan did not serve the green thing. It was Data serving it to, what's his name? Scotty in that one episode. What is it? It is green. She had it in her bar, but it was not her who said it is green. It is Data who said it is green. And here is the crew. Shut up, Wesley. You're only here because your mother couldn't afford a babysitter. I think they did really good. All right. Let's quickly snap to the foremost windows indicate the location of 10 forward the ship's bar and recreational meeting place. I am so glad this is not a sticker. It is a warrior's drink if you want to fight the toilet. When we pulled into Argo Port in need of R&R, the crew set out investigating every joint and bar. We had high expectations of their hospitality, but found too late it wasn't geared for spacers such as we. Now we're banned from Argo, everyone. Banned from Argo just for having a little fun. We spent jolly shore leave there for just 3 days or 4, but Argo doesn't want us anymore. Our captain's tastes were simple, but his methods were complex. We found him in his bed. We found him with... Our captain's tastes were simple, but his methods were complex. We found him with 5 partners, each of a different world and sex. The shore police were on their way, we had no second chance. We beamed him up in the nick of time, and the remnants of his pants. And we're banned from Argo, everyone. Banned from Argo just for having a little fun. We spent a jolly shore leave there for just 3 days or 4, but Argo doesn't want us anymore. Our calm and cool first officer was... No. It's been a while since I've remembered this song. Our engineer would yield to none in putting down the brew. He outdrank 7 in a demolition crew. Yeah. Our engineer would yield to none in putting down the brew. He outdrank 7 space marines and a demolition crew. The navigator didn't win, but he outdrank almost all. And now they've got a shuttlecraft on the roof of City Hall, and we're banned from Argo, everyone. Banned from Argo just for having a little fun. We spent a jolly shore leave there for just 3 days or 4, but Argo doesn't want us anymore. Our calm and cool first officer was drugged with something green and dragged into an alley where he suffered things obscene. He sobered up in sickbay and he's none the worse for wear, except he somehow taught the bridge computer how to swear, and we're banned from Argo, everyone. Banned from Argo just for having a little fun. We spent a jolly shore leave there for just 3 days or 4, but Argo doesn't want us anymore. Our head nurse disappeared a while in a major dope bazaar, buying an odd green potion guaranteed to cause punfar. She wandered home with guaranteed to cause punfar. She came home with no uniform, but an oddly cheerful heart, and a painful way of walking with her feet a yard apart. And we're banned from Argo, everyone. Banned from Argo just for having a little fun. We spent a jolly shore leave there for just 3 days or 4, but Argo doesn't want us anymore. Our doctor loved humanity, his private life was quiet. The shore police arrested him for inciting whores to riot. Trying to remember it. We found him in the city jail, locked on and beamed him free, intact except for hickeys and 6 kinds of VD, and we're banned from Argo, everyone. Banned from Argo just for having a little fun. We spent a jolly shore leave there for just 3 days or 4, but Argo doesn't want us anymore. Our navigator... Our helmsman loved exotic plants, and the plants all loved him too. He brought some down on leave with him and wondered what they'd do, till the planetary governor called and swore upon his life that a gang of plants entwined his house and then seduced his wife. And we're banned from Argo, everyone. Banned from Argo just for having a little fun. We had a jolly shore leave there for just 3 days or 4, but Argo doesn't want us anymore. Our Lady of Communication won a ship-wide bet for hacking into the planet's main communication net. Now whenever someone calls up on an Argo telescreen, the face is there, but the clothes they wear is nowhere to be seen, and we're banned from Argo, everyone. Banned from Argo just for having a little fun. We spent a jolly shore leave there for just 3 days or 4, but Argo doesn't want us anymore. A gang of Klingons landed, and so nobody seemed to care. They wandered in to the nearest bar to see. Jesus Christ, I can't. I'm gonna need to listen to this song again. Our crew was busy inside and invited them to play. Then the Klingons stopped and looked at them and turned and ran away. And it's... Oh, yeah. Yeah. A gang of Klingons landed and nobody seemed to care. They stomped into the nearest bar to say that they were there. Half our crew was busy inside and invited them to play. But the Klingons only looked at them and turned and ran away. And we're banned from Argo, everyone. Banned from Argo just for having a little fun. We spent a jolly shore leave there for just 3 days or 4. But Argo doesn't want us anymore. Our crew is Starfleet's finest, and our record is our prize. But when we played, we tend to leave a trail a mile wide. Fucking hell, I can't remember it. At least we're sure that planet won't be quick forgetting us, and we're banned from Argo. Yeah, there we go. I don't know. I'm having fun. Alright, let's get this done. Leslie Fish is an amazing person. The original filming models used for seasons 1 and 2 had most of the windows on the rim were dark because it was too difficult to light. I actually don't know the cargo one. Uh-oh. All right. You go right there. Right there. You go right here. So right there. Then we're going to take these two pieces and go around the world. There we go. So this goes right here. That clicks in. And now ladies and gentlemen, the Enterprise is completed. Pick it up carefully. This is very, very top heavy. Ugh. Like, this is big. Like, this saucer is huge. This is a very, very big boat. Time to put you back. Now, you go right there. We got, what, 30 minutes? Let's see if I can't make the gift with purchase. The little shuttlecraft. He says, having the box covered by his face. Oh, Lord, it comes with stickers, and the stickers are... Okay. Probably not, because this is the gift with purchase. And it's out of print. All right, Ensign Rowe. No, that is a thing that you could do. It does come with a sticker sheet, though. Fair enough. Fair enough, there are sticker sheets you can purchase. Right there. That's an interesting way to get studs there. Don't think I've ever seen a piece with this on there. You like that I sing on stream? Thank you. I need to get Storm a copy of something. Announcement about, I don't think I'm gonna make this. Announcement about what's going to happen tomorrow. I do not think that I am going to be able to stream tomorrow. There is some work shenanigans going on. I will be available Thursday, so I will check the stream schedule and see if I can't stream Thursday morning. But we'll do the things, and oh no, it is a combination of the main boss being on vacation and me having a doctor's appointment that I definitely told him about. Hey, I got a doctor's appointment on the 30th that, like, I really can't reschedule. And so the easiest solution is to just move me to Wednesday and deal with the fallout. But what I am going to do is I have decided that I do not have the brain power to make Doom interesting anymore. Or rather, I would like to explore it on my own time. So what we are going to do is I found a Steam VTT mod for the Aces Scouring Sands campaign. And you all are going to help me name my pilots and choose what sorties I go on. DFA, pick my mech, name and game are going to be able to be redeemed. We don't have DFA anymore? No, no. What happened to the DFA redeem? No. I will ask in studio chat. When I am finished, I've got 15 minutes. Death from Above. Okay, so we just need to enable it. We'll get it working, guys. Do not worry. Because we used to stream a lot of Mech Warrior, and you can indeed DFA in those games. And in fact, like in the BattleTech, in the Harebrained Schemes BattleTech game, you can DFA because it's funny. I hope to God that the only thing that I need to do off camera is stickers. Because this is a full sticker sheet, guys. Eep. And it's like, how many times have we actually, like, done DFAs in recent memory, you know? So it's like, of course that's going to be disabled. This is a very interesting little shuttlecraft, and I would love to appreciate it more if I wasn't on a time crunch. But we are speed building because, oh no, my hubris. It's too big. You can't keep getting away with it. Okay, putting the pin in a toilet roll. How dare you, Night Owl? How very dare you? Meh. No, it's fine. That's a good quote. That is a good quote. How dare you showcase my stupidity for generations to come? Ooh, transparent gray benches. That's a rare color. Alrighty. I think I'm just going to have to either build this next time on Dragon Ball Z or worry about it in my own time. Given the state of that sticker sheet, I think I actually just kind of want to deal with it now because these stickers are going to be crazy. I made it through most of the build, which is hilariously competent of me. So unfortunately, this is where I'm going to have to say goodbye to you all for today. And I hope you all have a pleasant afternoon and a good time. We will see you all later. I will see you soon for Battletech shenanigans. Have a great day, everybody, and remember to hail, hail Cargonia.
Hold on. Land of stolen things, obey the quartermaster, unless he's a ling. Miners don't die today. Cargo techs push freight. Our enemies in disarray. All hail Cargonia.
Get back to work.